And when it's over, with a knowing smile, he'll nod your way as if to say, you will always remember the day you played in the granddaddy of them all.
You're looking live at a packed house in Pasadena, California for this year's Rose Bowl with some greater implications, as this is also the college football playoff semifinal where the NC State Wolfpack, champions of the ACC, take on Old Dominion, the underdog champions of the Sun Belt. Las Vegas has this one as a pick'em. To start it off, the Wolfpack would open up with the ball on offense here. We're going to pick this up on a 3rd and 7. NC State looking not to go 3 and out on the very first drive of the game. As this is going to be CJ Bailey dropping back, and he's going to run right into Ahmad Foster, who wraps him up and takes him down in the backfield for the sack. And after moving the ball downfield, Old Dominion finds itself stuck in no man's land on 4th and 5. So they're electing to go for it here. Tyler Parris back and empty, takes the snap, rolls out to his left, and finds some green grass to roam. He's going to take this down to the 20-yard line and pick up a critical first down. And on the very next play here, Old Dominion goes to the bread and butter RPO on offense, and they're going to find Dante Lee Jr. on the wheel route. No one's around him. He's going to take this into the end zone, and the Monarchs are up 7-0. And the story of the first half, really, was NC State committing to the ground game despite having little to no success with it. We're going to see Raphael gets wrapped up here for a loss of 2. We see it on the same drive here, 2nd and 5. He finds nothing here. 3rd and 5 yet again. NC State needs a first, and they're going to hand it off here again to Raphael, who is not going to pick up the first. NC State would punt the ball back here, so just a perplexing set of events as NC State just keeps pounding the ball on the ground, and guess what? They're not getting anything out of it. Meanwhile, Monarchs backing off and say, hey, look, NC State, you can throw the ball. Devin Roche on the halfback slip screen makes 2-man miss with a spin move, takes us across midfield. 3rd and goal here, Old Dominion looking to go up 14-0, getting the ball back after halftime, and this one is picked off. Folks, this is picked off. That's Assad Brown Jr., and guess what? He's going to take this the entire length of the field. No one's around him. This is a house call, tying up the game just before halftime. Sidebar, what a terrible read by me. I would not let that go all game. It was in the back of my mind. I could not stop thinking about it. But the Monarchs are back on offense to start the second half, and guess what? They're erasing that pick right here. As you can see, TJ Lott finding his way between 2 men on the RPO. Going to take this one all the way into the end zone and put the Monarchs back up 7. Again, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking we should be up 21-0 right now. This interception might come back to bite us later. And after sticking with the run, despite having no success, NC State is finally rewarded as Kayshawn Raphael shakes off 2 tacklers. Going to take this one down the sideline. He's going to shake off another tackle, staying on his feet. He could go all the way. Touchdown, NC State, and just like that, they're back down 7 again. But the Wolfpack would be struck with deja vu, because yet again, this is TJ Lott on the RPO wheel route, scooting his way around 2 defenders. He's got 1 man to beat, finding the pylon in the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And again, I'm not entirely sure what NC State's game plan was going into this game, because we see him sticking with the run here on 2nd and long. They get nothing out of it, puts them in a 3rd and long. Maybe they were scared of Ahmad Foster after the sack at the beginning of the game. Maybe they thought they saw something they liked. At this point, NC State's only tried 3 passes with 1 completion coming in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to see this 3rd and 9 pass get broken up by Ryan Ramey. So NC State punts the football back to the Monarchs. And the Monarchs are chewing up the clock in a long 6-minute drive here. And that's Devin Roche capping off the drive on the speed option. Takes 2 men with him, falls into the end zone, and puts the Monarchs up 2 scores. So at this point, if you're the Wolfpack, your game plan's out the window. You got to start airing the football out. But they're going to get some help here from Patrick Hyde. After a small check down, Hyde comes in, hits CJ Bailey late, and that's a free 15. So the Wolfpack potentially jump-starting a drive off of that penalty. And following the mistake from the freshman, NC State finally gets the ball to one of their best playmakers. This is Cole Douglas on the receiver screen. Just throws off the DB on the tackle attempt, and he is gone. No one's going to catch him. This is a 7-point ball game. So with ODU getting the football back, they need to take some time off the clock, and they need at least a field goal to salt this one away. But we're going to pick up here on a crucial 3rd and 13. He sees single coverage. He lobs it up to Dante Lee Jr., and it's broken up. So Old Dominion has to punt. And after a huge pass breakup on 3rd and long, the Wolfpack find themselves in 4th and 10. So obviously, if the Wolfpack are able to score a touchdown, they could potentially go for 2, try to win this game in regulation. But right now, they need to extend this drive, just get 10 yards. And what are the Monarchs going to do on defense? They're going to send a blitz. They're going to force him to get the ball out quick, and he's going to be hit as he throws, and this one falls incomplete. The Monarchs take over on offense. Old Dominion with the ball back in midfield. A first down will end the game. The Wolfpack have 1 timeout left. Outside handoff here to Devin Roche, who bounces around the corner. He's going to find the edge, get the first down, and take this one down inbounds. And that will do it, folks. Almost impossible to believe. Old Dominion walks into Pasadena, California, and takes down the NC State Wolfpack. So the Monarchs' next game will be the national championship in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Not necessarily their best game today against the Wolfpack, but at this point, you're not going for style points. It's all about surviving and advancing, to quote Jimmy Valvano. Definitely some questions to be asked about NC State's game plan. I mean, they refused to pass the ball for the first 3 quarters. Their coordinator at this point is probably on the hot seat, as good of a season as he may have had. That was an awful game plan, but I know we don't care about that. Everyone's wondering, who is Old Dominion going to play in the national championship? Is it going to be Alabama? It's going to be Florida. Regardless, it'll be an SEC team. And we'll see right here, it's going to be the Florida Gators. So, Old Dominion, Florida. The Monarchs, the Gators, national championship. Let's do it.